Layna and the lantern of her own light. On the southern side of the island, where the sand was soft as sifted flour, and the sunsets poured gold across the lagoon, there lived a girl named Layna. Layna had the brightest smile in the village. She smiled when she carried water. She smiled when she braided mats. She smiled when she served elders at feasts. And whenever someone said, "Good girl, Layna," her smile grew even wider, because Layna loved being liked. She loved the nods of approval, the praise, the warm looks, the claps after she danced. When village children performed traditional siva beneath torchlight, Layna did not dance to feel the rhythm. She danced to hear the applause. When she helped her mother weave, she did not weave because she loved the patterns. She wove so someone would say, "You are so helpful." And slowly, without noticing, Layna stopped asking herself what she liked. She only asked, "Will they like this?" One afternoon, the chief announced a celebration. Each child would present a skill, a carving, a dance, a song, a story, something from their own heart. Layna's heart fluttered. This is my chance. For days, she practiced the dance she had seen the older girls perform. It was graceful, elegant, impressive, but it was not hers. Her little brother watched from the doorway. "Why don't you sing your ocean song?" he asked. Layna stiffened. "That song is silly." It wasn't silly. It was the one she hummed alone while collecting shells. The one she made up herself, soft, steady, full of tide and wind. But no one had ever clapped for it, so she pushed it aside. The night of the celebration arrived. Torches flickered, drums pulsed low and deep. Families gathered on woven mats beneath the stars. And, one by one, the children stepped forward. A boy performed a fierce warrior chant. A girl presented a delicate carving of a turtle. Another sang a traditional hymn that made elders wipe their eyes. Layna's turn came. She stepped into the center. The torches warmed her skin. The drums began. She moved to the practiced dance perfectly. Her arms curved, her feet stepped precise and measured. And when she finished, the applause came. Loud, bright, immediate. Her smile flashed, but something inside her felt hollow, like a lantern with no flame. She bowed and returned to her seat, and her grandmother leaned close. "Your body danced beautifully," the old woman said gently. Layna waited for more, but your spirit was quiet. Layna swallowed. Later that night, unable to sleep, she walked alone to the shoreline. The moon cast silver light across the water. The tide rolled in slow and patient. She sat down, hugging her knees. "I did everything right," she whispered to the sea. "So why do I feel wrong?" The waves answered in rhythm, not with applause, not with praise, just steady presence. Layna closed her eyes, and softly, almost shyly, she began to hum her ocean song. It started small, barely louder than the tide, but as she sang, something warm flickered inside her chest, not loud, not dramatic, but real. The melody rose and fell like waves. It carried salt and wind and quiet courage. No one clapped. No one watched, yet her heart was full. The next morning, the chief surprised the children. "Last night was beautiful," he said, "but tonight you will share something that is truly yours." Layna's stomach tightened. The easy path would be to repeat the dance, safe, certain, applauded. But that hollow lantern feeling returned. That night, when her name was called again, she stepped forward slowly. No drums, no rehearsed steps. She began to sing her song. At first it trembled. A few children shifted uncomfortably. This is different, but Layna kept going. She sang of tides that return no matter who watches, of stars that shine even when clouds hide them, of shells that hold their own patterns without permission. Her voice grew stronger, clearer, steadier, and when she finished, there was silence, long, deep, still. Then her grandmother began to clap, not loudly, not dramatically, just firmly. And one by one, others joined. But this time, the applause felt different. It did not fill a hollow space because there was no hollow space left. Layna bowed, not for approval, but in gratitude. That night, she understood something powerful. Applause fades, but authenticity glows. From then on, Layna still smiled. She still helped, still danced, still served, but she no longer asked, "Will they like me?" She asked, "Is this true to me?" And her lantern, the one inside her chest, burned steady and bright, even when no one was watching.